Right, and over here on the right-hand side of the map, Scrap Station, we have our green Protoss player from Vile Gaming. It is Vile State. And his opponent here at the 12 o'clock position, our purple Terran player, purple people eater, is Complexity QXE.
I can just like see the Reddit pictures of you, like you looking all like majestic or something with your beard.
Yeah.
And then the quote, "I care very little for infants or babies," or whatever it was. Attributed to Kevin Naki.
I'd be okay with
I
that.
I care very little.
Now
babies.
I just see, now you've prompted me to find out how black of humor I can get on stream and how strongly you'll react to it. So you've created this. You have
get
done
pretty
this.
dark. You do get pretty
Yes.
pretty grim, pretty morose with your humor, don't you?
That is true. Morose. That's a good word.
That's right.
That's a
Morose.
flavorful word. I like
Fairly
that word.
dour.
Yes.
I have all the words I need to write a review about a Tim Burton film now.
There you go. That's as long
I've been
as Helena
practicing.
Bonham Carter is somewhere. It's every film.
she's
Helena
great,
Bonham
man.
Carter, Johnny Depp. You know what's going to happen. So.
Yeah, it's going to be fairly good usually.
Yep. Oh, hey, it looks like QXE being diligent checking for.
Oh, man.
That would have been the fastest possible proxy gateways ever.
The mains are so huge on this map, though,
Yeah.
especially in the 12 o'clock position. There's so much space to hide things. You really have to be careful.
Yep.
Everybody on the ladder was cheesed on this map many, many times.
State is actually going to go for a Nexus first, it looks like.
At
Is
the
he
gold?
Is he gonna? No, okay. I thought when he dropped that probe out, he was going to make me look stupid, but no, it looks like it is going to be a Nexus first.
I was hoping you would send that all the way down to the gold. I mean, it is Scrap Station after all, so
Yeah.
when in Rome,
Finish your statement.
do as the Romans do.
Oh, that's how that ends. I never knew that.
It is. When on Scrap Station, take the gold base, as Zergs do.
As the Romans do, I think, is how that's finished up that time as well.
The Romans were the race they wanted to put in StarCraft 2, but they just couldn't fit it in time.
Romans would
They're
be
like,
OP,
oh, we'll just put it in
honestly.
Age of Empires instead. All right, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Microsoft. So let's see here now.
How many people do you think have said that phrase through history?
Oh,
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Maybe like
Rascally
Steve
devils
Jobs
you.
did a couple times.
Yes.
Oh,
Varying
Microsoft.
degrees of intensity as well.
You made a Windows 7 phone.
Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft.
Oh, let's see here now. State, Gateway, Gas
Could be.
coming up after that as well.
Uh-huh.
His opponent's QXE already has a second barracks coming up. One gas finish as well. We'll see if this is just going to be 2 barracks pressure with an expand. If he's going to go
Yeah, it should
completely
be.
old school on us, go right up to medevacs and try and drop his opponent.
Be a
over
good
the
map for
close, they are the close air distance there.
Yeah, it certainly would be a good map for it. You know, with State picking this map, you might have QXE thinking Void Ray Rush.
Ooh.
Ooh, 3 barracks. Oh, he's just going to go through the rocks in the middle. I like it. In fact, does he already have Marines breaking through the rocks? I bet he
Yes,
does.
he
Yes, he
does.
does. Oh, man. Excuse me. Wow, I just like, I don't know. I almost died there. But I want to say, oh,
Please
man.
don't. You got to finish this cast.
I used to do this build all the time on the ladder.
Dude, 3 racks has got me to die
3
when
racks
the game
through the
Whoa,
rocks, 4 barracks.
racks.
Whoa, that's too rich for
Whoa.
my blood.
All right.
I would stop at
Calm
3.
down, QXE. Calm down.
But the thing is he's going very, very marine heavy. You can
Yeah.
see he's not adding on a tech lab or anything like that. In fact, he may add on another barracks before this is all said and done.
Wow, he actually pulled entirely off of gas, so we can add one more reactor if he so desires, and then it's just going to be nonstop marine production after that.
Yep. Certainly is.
Well, this is cute, QXE.
You know, I would be so happy if he did like the 6 barracks all in on one of these maps too as
Yeah.
well. That's what I used to do in beta fairly frequently. Everyone's like, Doa, your builds were so cheesy in beta. Well, you know what? Everybody's builds were, right? We had like maybe Ret and Idro macroing, but everybody else was doing 1-base stuff.
Yours were very, very cheesy, though. I'm impressed. No, this isn't one of those, like, I'm silently disapproving. I'm just impressed, honestly.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right.
I
Well,
did expand once in a while.
well, one marine trying to go around the outside.
That
It's
didn't work.
cleaved up by a couple of
Oh,
cells
right in
there.
half.
Yeah.
That's the awkward one.
Pow right to kisser.
Yep, 3 more gates on the way, and look at this. QXE, I think he tried to hide some Marines, but it didn't quite work out. Ooh, he's still... I don't think State sees this.
He gets them there.
I don't think he ever saw the rocks or anything.
If anything, though, it's actually a good idea when you know stalkers are in the fight as well, because you kind of neutralize their range whenever you're hidden back there behind the cats. Excuse me. But the first set of rocks is going down. QXE going to go through the second here in just a second. 3 more gateways just finishing up for State.
Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work, to be completely honest. I mean, usually with this, you add on Marauders for the sole purpose while they're good, but then they can also break through those rocks that much quicker, right?
Yeah.
And you should know.
Yeah, it looks
He
like
cancels the
it
pylon.
does.
Yeah, he absolutely knows.
Oh, well, the destructible rocks are down to just 600 hit points and falling very, very quickly again.
Yep.
A lot of Marines being pulled. And QXC!
Yeah.
This is in the fine tradition of bit by bit.
That's right. This is like a total bit-by-bit prime build, actually. This is like the bit-by-bittest of it.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Bittiest.
That's
bittiest
very
of
true.
it. And the SCVs are coming, and that's not a whole lot of units for State. I mean, he did go Nexus first, and he might pay for it.
Yeah,
SCVs in the back, though.
He's going to have to pull a lot of workers to try and get this to work, and see if he pulls anything from the natural as well. Looks like he is starting to move those up. How good is your control state? This is a ton of damage output for QXE.
And yeah, that is just huge. Oh, probes coming off the line from both sides. It's a probe surround. The Stalkers firing from behind. The SCVs going down very quickly. The Marines engaging.
Yeah, the Zealots got in there for a disengage initially, but then there weren't too many of them, so State only has a handful of Stalkers remaining. He's actually just down to 16 supply and falling. QXC looks like he may have done it with an incredibly aggressive build in game number 2.
Yeah, man. It looks like he should just be able to micro these Marines. I mean, yeah, GG right